or it did change like that for me. So working through it, being Miss Boston and all that, owning my own company and stuff. Let me the breaks. But I'm also that same one that be pushing a shopping cart full of bags and then sleeping outside and panhandling and all that. So since I've been subjected to have to panhandle all my life, that's what I'm gonna be doing until I can start earning my paychecks. But I can't pause work. I learned just like everybody else, well, humans anyway, I don't be stealing. We learned we have to work to survive, to make our way in society and be happy, healthy, productive members of humanity. So that's what we learned. So that's what I do, work. So it'll all be beneficial in the long run. I think that I keep on increasing my worth, my stock, my value, my employability, my transferable skills, my marketability, my qualifications, my education. I keep enhancing all of that as I go, so it'll be worth it when I can finally meet with my employer and stuff. But in the meantime, I asked somebody to marry me 6 months ago because in my adult life, all I knew about him is what was perceived to be aired by him as country boy, the music artist. And as more time went on, like within development, for instance, like seeing the Please Don't Judge Me video, right? Whatever version I ended up ultimately hearing. But when I seen him, it looked to me like, I was like, damn, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't actually enlisted. And I was like, it made me feel like all special and proud of the man. And I felt all special and proud of the man because I was interested in him. Like, even then, watching videos on my computer in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, we are far away from that. I'm in Sadler something, Texas and whatnot, so, you know. But it's cool. There's nothing I can say about it. Like, beyond, like, I've been looking to meet this man. I went through so many, like, life and death situations. And we talked about whatever we might have happened to talk about within this lifetime, but we haven't met yet. But I was like, damn, I just really try to happiness. Like, I think I could be happy with him. So I think, like, I know he could be happy with me. And I've been taking all this time to, like, grow myself as a woman so I can make that man happy within life. So I'm like, okay, and everything. So as it turns out, I ended up, like, nearly dying for a lot of years over the past, like, let's say 6 to 8 years. I went through a lot of life and death instances, cancer, and things like that, hit by cars, domestic terrorism, all types of different crazy things that I've been going through. And I was like, fuck it, before I die, I deserve happiness. So I asked him to marry me when he was in prison at Casper Military Base, Casper Military Prison for Civilians. And he said, yeah. So he's ordained as a Catholic Pope, and he's also a priest. So he can preside. And my aunties made me be the high priestess of the Catholic Church. And as a part of that, I was ordained as well. So we very much married ourselves to one another. Like, our communication with each other, they get cut the way they do. However, other people see it. Like, he can see my videos, and I don't see responses from him about my videos. He's done many videos. I haven't seen too many of his recent ones, but I scale it back and keep going through them and submitting comments, and I do PR for him and everything because I liked his body of work, but his overall career, there was something wrong with it. Couldn't find his fans out here from him, but between NBA, NFL, and a career within the music industry and artistry. As an artist, he's an absolutely fabulous painter, more than just a graffiti artist, which I found out through an article for one of his openings. I asked him back then, even if I asked him in the air, but I asked him back then if he did more than graffiti, and he told me he paints. So I've been waiting to work for like his own creativity marketing and stuff like that. So to help him be established as the person he is, he is, the artist he is overall, like whether it's dancing as a Jabberwocky or painting, he's a great painter. So, or singing, songwriting, things along the lines of his professional development, they have been growing and enhancing and changing. I'm like, wow, I would just love to be a part of that. So now he's working with Team Be Easy Artistry, where he'll have other recorded artists, I speak better than that. Artists signed to his label, but he won't be the only one, but they need to step up the idea of the artistry of the entertainment industry, because they'll say like, oh, they get robbed because it seems like it, because production does every damn thing, and they just sing, and they even have to learn how to sing and this, that, and the other, or they end up auto-tuned, or not too many videos for the work, low budget, they're not putting in the work, they're just, so all those different things are coming to be for Team Be Easy Artistry, but it's still in the very beginning stages, and we need to start with him, and that's 21 plus, he's doing all that, year 2021, and the future, so I'm interested in being a part of this man's team, and always have. When I thought he was saying Team Breezy, like his promotional and development team and everything, he wasn't. He was saying Team Bree Be Easy, so that was a natural progression of that, and a good reason for the name of his label, his artistry, to be Team Be Easy. So I think it's very nice that those things will be working out. No, within the future. So I'm glad for that. So we'll see what's more to come. It's like so different to hear all these different like opinions of me, whatever case might happen to be. I might be Leaf Gomate, or I might just be Tiffany. But whatever the case might happen to be, I've always believed in him, his drive, his goal, his talents. Like whether he's supposed to be a country, western, sorry, maybe not western, but country, like Bayou country music, and he made it, and music will make you pop, pop with it. He makes that poppin' music, so anyway, the point is, I've always been a fan of his music, so I think it's to be so. I need to do these things, and since we ended up marrying each other to ourselves, even if to no one else, whether you care or you don't, to each other, we're very much married, and it is exactly what it's supposed to be. Me working the way I'm supposed to be working, I'm working the way he's supposed to be working, while we wait to meet. Working through psychology and personal development and everything else to get better, so we can be a happy marital union once and forever. So, as you can see, I'm sweating up a storm, and I have to cut this into 2 videos. I'm sweating up a storm. I have to finish the side of my hair. So we'll see what's up later on my next video. Makeup. Less sweat, I hope. Maybe none on me. All the sweat, just a glistening. Man, looking all patois. See, to the light above mirror, I look very, very lighter than I look on my camera view. On my camera view, to me, like all extra brown, like a patois Asian woman. No patois, no patois. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Very Asian. I'm Chinese.